In this video, we'll explain how to assemble your wooden arrows step by step. If your shafts have the correct length, you will need to taper the end of the shaft using a taper tool. The side for the nock has a bit of a steeper angle. The angle of the taper tool is the same as the angle on the inside of the nock. This ensures proper contact between the nock and the wooden shaft to have a gluing surface. There's a stop in the taper tool, so you won't shave off too much material. On your wooden arrows, you want to make sure the so-called flames of the wood are pointing away from you and upwards. This is to prevent harm when you have a break in the arrow as much as possible. Most nocks have a line to indicate the direction of the index feather. Glue the nock onto the shaft by putting a little bit of glue into the nock and then pressing it firmly onto the shaft. As you can see here, the indication for the index feather is following the grain of the wooden arrow. Now we'll use the other side of the taper tool for the point end of the arrow. Now it's time to glue or screw the point onto the shaft. We use a Tophat Assembly tool to not damage the point while still having a firm grip on it. Make sure not to over tighten the point, as you will break the shaft and you'll have to start all over. Time to put the feathers on. Make sure your fletching jig is set to the index setting and insert the nock accordingly. Then you can put the feather into the clamp. The markings on the clamp make it easy to have a consistent distance from the nock to the feather. Now you're ready to put the glue onto the feather. You can put a nice layer of glue on, as both the feather and the wood are porous and will soak up the glue a little bit. Then take your clamp and firmly press the feather against the shaft before carefully releasing it again. Now you'll have to wait about 15 minutes before putting the next feather on and repeat this process until you have all three vanes on there. We like to put a little dollop of glue on the ends of the feather to both prevent them from coming loose and to cover up the sharp ends of the feather a little bit. Now you're ready to shoot with your own wooden arrow. For any additional questions, you can email us or find our phone number on our website.